Well, folks, we've had the first big gaffe of the election campaign. Justin Trudeau says he doesn't think a lot about inflation. Well, I suppose that will not surprise many people. In fact, I don't think he thinks a lot about most things. But here's why this one is particularly important. Just today, Statistics Canada announced that inflation in July was 3.7%. That is almost double the 2% target. It means that you're paying more for gas, for groceries, and for housing. One home in this normal Canadian suburb went for $1.2 million, $400,000 over asking price just a few months ago. And Justin Trudeau is not thinking a lot about the monetary policy that's causing all of this inflation. Well, this is particularly important because normally politicians are meant not to say or do anything on monetary policy. Leave that to the central bankers, we're told. However, the Bank of Canada is up for a new mandate, which the Prime Minister of Canada must sign off on this fall. Well, since the 90s, the Bank of Canada's mandate has been to keep inflation at 2%. Now, some liberals and big government socialists are advocating a higher inflation target. In other words, to allow the bank to keep printing money until inflation runs out of control. That will allow politicians to spend more. Of course, that would only help the rich because their asset prices would inflate, but it would hurt the working class who have to buy gas or groceries or other basic essentials that you would see in this particular shopping plaza. That's why I believe we need to fight inflation, get it back down below 2%, protect the value of your money. But the next government that is elected in this election will decide whether the Bank of Canada can actually create even more inflation, driving up the cost of living for you and your family. I say no and hell no. We should keep inflation down and protect your purchasing power. What we need in this country is not to create more cash, but to create more of what cash buys, create more energy. We have the second highest reserves of oil. We should use our farmers and farmland to create more affordable food. We should use the land, lumber, and labor we have in this country to build more affordable homes. So create the stuff cash buys rather than just creating cash. In other words, make more, cost less, paychecks, not debt. Well, of course, Justin Trudeau doesn't think about any of that. No surprise there.